500억을 영어로 500원 원이잖아. 500억 원.
Yeah.
So in dollars it's 얼마지? 왜?
I need to write this out.
나 이거 바꿀 수 있잖아. 네이버로 환산할 수 있잖아.
20, 100, 1000, 10만, 100만, 1000만 이거잖아요. And then
그치.
you add 3 more zeros, right? Or you take away 3 zeros?
Wait a second.
You take away
You
3
take away 3 zeros.
10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 50 million.
50 million. 하나 빼면 되네 그냥.
Alright, we're online.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi. It's KryptoSeoul, Erica. Happy Halloween. Hello, Hyunyin Lee and JH Song. Hello.
Yes.
Happy Halloween. Why aren't you dressed up?
I'm dressed up as a bum.
I was supposed to dress up as a hard fork of Byzantium. I'm halfway dressed. I was supposed to be like a devil, but I'm not fully dressed yet. But yeah.
It's okay. It's the season to be a hard fork.
Yes, and I do have one for the
that's
candy.
cute.
So
That's cute.
anyone who wants to donate.
No, we should have a QR code right here.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I should have printed that out.
Be like,
yeah, for Ether
donation.
or
Yes.
BTC. Hello.
All right. Are you a little shy to do the intro? So should I do it?
Yes.
All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to KryptoSeoul. Here's your KryptoSeoul host Erica, and I'm the owner of this house.
June from the Blockchainers.
Yeah. Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
We're here, episode 2.
Episode 2. Yes.
Yeah. After last week, we just and thank you guys for that one person who commented, and we'll probably get the icon
We will.
interview soon,
Yes.
very soon.
Yes, all the Korean major, players like maybe MediBlock,
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, or Icon. Also other, if you have any other people who you want to meet, then please send a comment. Then we'll definitely take that into consideration. Okay.
Yeah. Let's jump right in to
Okay.
our news for today.
So what happened? Oh, yesterday there was big news on Coinnest. Coinnest is a major cryptocurrency exchange in Korea. It attracted investment from Bitmain, which as you all know, Jian-woo leads, and the actual investment amount has not been disclosed yet. But Bitmain is said that Bitcoin has evaluated the value of Coinnest to be about approximately $50 million.
Yeah, $50 million US dollars.
But it's an estimated amount and it's not confirmed. But I'm sure Bitmain is close to Coinnest in some way, right?
Yeah, Coinnest is crazy because as far as I know, like their CEO and just Coinnest is super close with China.
Yes.
So if you take all the 4 major exchanges in Korea, so Bithumb, Coin1, Corbit, and Coinnest, Coinnest is like they were the first ones to list Quantum. They were the first ones to list Neo. They were the first ones to list KNC. They were the first ones to list TLS and TSL, and they were also the first ones to list Bitcoin Gold.
Right.
So they're in the middle. They're like really quick when it comes to adaptability.
Very aggressive, active, and
I heard the CEO is pretty aggressive. What do you think? Haven't you met him?
I did meet him, and he's not that aggressive. I mean, like in person, he's actually a very humble guy. Okay,
but it's just in terms of business, right?
If it's in terms of business, his like eyes, it's like it's changed. But I mean, it's actually I find him really respectable, and the fact that he's really just rushing, towards the market and finding the best players that he can find and being the number one, in getting their coin listed. So I think it's a good strategy.
Yeah. What do you think this can mean for other cryptocurrency exchanges in Korea? Like, what do you think they're trying to do? So, like
previously, Corbit has been acquired by Nexon. It's the #1 game company in Korea. So it has been a huge issue, and people were very jealous in a way. They're happy for Corbit, right? And I think it may be a similar case for other exchanges as well, because they need a bigger foundation, and they want to grow as a more stable financial platform. So I think it's a good turning point for like Coinnest or other exchanges to be evaluated by respectable organizations and maybe be acquired. I mean, who knows, right? There can be huge deals, right?
Yeah. So I'm checking out the news right now, and it says like right here, I guess they'll be under like a similar family group with BTC Trade, Juby.com, BTC Box. So these other cryptocurrency exchanges. And on top of that, people know CoinMarketCap.com, but in Korea we got CoinHill,
yes.
CoinHills.com.
CoinHills, yes.
And so it seems like they're all going to be lumped together in one group, and hopefully they can do a lot of different collaborations and projects together.
Yes, I think the ecosystem has to collaborate to be interlinked and find a synergy effect, right? So,
yeah, this is the pro Chinese group.
Yeah, and he's really fluent in Chinese.
Oh yeah,
the CEO.
I heard. Yeah.
Yes. So
moving on, next news.
So Coin1 yesterday, Coin1 launched Litecoin. Yay!
Yeah, yay!
Yay! Because on the English channel, there's Charlie Lee's interview, and many of you were interested in that, and we're very happy to see Litecoin listed on Coin1. So it's like right there.
Hey guys, I think no offense, I'm pretty sure Charlie said on the interview that he's talking with Coin1 about Litecoin, and I'm pretty sure we're the first ones that you've heard it from. So if you want that juicy news, you have to subscribe to the channel.
Please
subscribe to the channel
and like. Yeah. So we're happy to see how it's gonna change the volume of Coin1, right? So, yeah, and we're also happy to see other exchanges listing Litecoin as well in the future. So yeah, welcome to Coin1, Litecoin.
And this naturally, what's up next?
Upbit. So Upbit, it's been open to the general public now. So the beta program has been open, and people are actually using it and trying it out, and they're finding some problems. Some people are finding problems with the Clash. I mean, the transaction is not going through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they're kind of guessing that the API has been kind of mixed up a little bit because there are so many coins listed. So like there might be some problems, but it's not. Really.
Another thing is this is just from one of my dev friends who's trying to develop a bot for Upbit.
Okay.
Like right now, Upbit you can't really access the open APIs. You just gotta kind of figure it out yourself. And so it seems like there's some sort of internal problem in there. I guess they're still trying to figure things out before the big launch. So yeah, I mean, I think that accounts for what you just said.
Yeah. So some people, I mean, they're trying it out, but it's the only beginning stage. So we'll see how it goes. But there's so many coin listed, so it may be a little complicated to use. But as for the actual screen, it's pretty well developed, right?
Yeah.
It's very neat. Yeah. And I can see the major coins.
Like you guys, I mean, you guys might be wondering, like we're talking about Upbit, and it still hasn't been officially launched, but we're talking about Upbit for 2 weeks in a row. There's a reason why we're talking about it. It's because we really believe that this exchange, and we're not sponsored by them in any way.
No.
We're not trading. You're trading on it. I'm not.
A little bit. Yeah.
We really believe this is gonna completely change the Korean exchange landscape.
Sure.
Like it will really change it. Like what we talked about Coinnest, what we talked about Coin1, Upbit, it ups the bar in many ways, even though it's just a beta release.
Yeah. It includes so many coins, and it kind of changed the whole landscape. I mean, it expanded a little.
Yeah, the mobile function, the ability to log in with Kakao.
Right.
That's the biggest cut. So Kakao, 95% of the population uses this messenger.
Right.
You can log in with just that messenger, do all KYC.
I think accessibility is very important.
Yeah. And honestly, like I don't see how other exchanges are gonna top that.
Right, exactly.
And right now, the only limitation that Coin1 has is, like you said, transactions not getting through, and that you can't buy Ethereum with Korean won. But if they open up so that you could buy Ethereum or any other things with Korean won, I really do think there's gonna be a seismic shift.
Sure. Hi, Raymond from San Francisco.
Oh wow, is he your fan?
I don't think we've met. Hello. Yeah. I'm from San Francisco as well, so yeah, nice to meet you. Yes, Halloween. It's Halloween today, so I just kind of dressed up a little bit.
Yeah, we have not heard any news from OKX.com, but
no.
Have you heard anything? Nothing, right?
No, I haven't.
But we'll fill you in as soon as we get the news.
Yes, we will.
All right. Let's move on.
All right.
Okay, so we are digging around online today. We were originally gonna say something about the Bank of Korea, but I don't know if you've never seen this before, right?
No, I haven't. I was very surprised, and it was very fascinating to see, like in an actual live version. So you should take a look. It's in Korean, but it's actually a hearing by Senate. So the congressman is asking the Bank of Korea governor about like questioning about Bitcoin and how they're very inactively responsive to it. So he's getting grilled, you know, he's like, why are you not being so active in researching about blockchain technology? And so, yeah, I mean, he's
what's with the ICO regulation?
Yeah, regulation. And yeah, so it's very interesting to see. And the governor's kind of like, you know, the Bank of Korea is like, oh, we're trying really hard, but you know, but he can't really answer the question fully.
Yeah. So the whole report was in 2 sections. So the first section, with the Senate hearing, the first part of the question that the congressman has is actually about. It was actually about what was it? He's talking about how North Korean economic growth, right? He talks about how North Korean economy just went downhill, but then it actually grew 3%.
Yeah.
And so he was asking like why that is, and then the Bank of Korea governor, he responded. I don't even know if that's the right name. Maybe it's chairman, but yeah, he responded by saying that it's probably because they're allowing for instead of like changing into the North Korean currency, the North Korean won, they're going directly into like rubles or yuan or dollars. That's what they're trading in North Korea, right? So I guess people in North Korea use multiple currencies, you know, just like Venezuela or other places. But then the part 2 of that question was, well, what are you going to do about cryptocurrency in light of that fact? Because it seems like South Korea, what can we do? As a country, we can't put any more economic sanctions on North Korea. Seems like we've run out of all options. And even if we do, because of things like Bitcoin, because of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, they don't have to go through us. They can just use the network. So what can we do about that?
Right.
So that was a very interesting perspective.
Like a flow of like questioning like about North Korea, because there are rumors that North Korea is doing mining, right?
There's rumors that North Korea is mining. We know for sure that North Korea is hacking Korean exchanges on a regular.
Yes.
And all the different exchanges in the world. So who knows? Maybe they hacked so many like Bitcoin accounts that somehow that's a 3% growth.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows about North Korea for sure.
Yeah.
But that was very interesting. So this video is quite interesting. So I just wanted to share it with you. And so Korea is being a little neutral, but I mean pessimistic on still, but something to follow up on the Korean government regulations. So the BoK governor confirmed again that cryptocurrencies will be, you know, commodities, not, you know, as actual currencies. And also like yesterday, Vietnam officially announced that it will ban cryptocurrencies and ICOs, and like similar to, but Russia has agreed to the ICO and cryptocurrency regulatory framework. Singapore is not going to ban ICO. So there are many countries that are having different stances, but I mean, they're very clear, but Korea is not very clear yet. So it's kind of like contemplating, I guess, and trying to see like the case studies of other countries, and about maybe it's said in the video that the Bank of Korea is actually referring to research by Sweden. Yeah, so it's doing research not on its own, but it's kind of like, you know, taking research from other countries.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not contacting us. I don't understand. There's plenty of people to do the research. I don't know, but they're asking all the wrong people.
I know.
In our opinion.
It's disappointing, but so yeah, that's like the current update on the current regulation. It's still ongoing, so keep I don't know, us. We'll keep you updated, right?
Okay, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, Hyunwoo says, can you guys cover the news on Chain ID launch? Yeah, we'll look into it for sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what's some of the other stuff that's upcoming now?
So I mean, in November, I'm sure a lot of people are interested in DEF CON right now. It's the event of the year, and
forget the event. It's in Cancun. Korea's really cold right now, by the way.
It's very cold right now, and I'm really jealous of people who are in Cancun. So yeah, but I mean, besides that, in November there's many meetups in Korea as well. There's a Lisk meetup, and also there's a Ripple meetup as well in Korea.
Oh.
Yeah. So and also today I'm thinking of attending, but there is a legal and regulatory issue meetup by Hash Lounge.
Yeah.
So it's a regular meetup with lawyers and like Yeah, so it's pretty interesting and pretty intense. It's in Korean though, but if I have some really good insight, I'll share it with you after this meetup today. And also, Micro Money is coming to Korea. They're having a huge meetup. Cyber Miles is coming to Korea, and so there are many teams who are interested in coming to Korea and to promote their projects.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, I mean, if you have your own project, then maybe you can pitch your project to Korea. Yeah. I mean, the more the better, right?
Yeah.
So, and oh, last week there was a Neo meetup. I heard that was very fascinating. I didn't go. But,
Really? What'd you hear about it?
well, I heard like the CEO was very he explained very well. I mean, he was very just thoughtful about the whole project.
Yeah.
He had very good insight, and also the dApps like Q-Link and Red Pulse, they also presented their projects, and I heard
I'm really curious about what Neo is thinking right now, Neo or Quantum, because like we had Neo, the whole Neo team visit here and Quantum team visit here.
Yes.
And since ICOs are banned in China, they have to figure out which country is to exit. It seems like I don't really see them going to Japan.
No.
I see them coming to Korea. I see them traveling to other countries. So it'll be interesting to see whether they could, take the throne from Ethereum.
Sure.
And Waves.
Yeah. But they're really trying hard. That's what I am. In Quantum team, I'm, in constant contact with Quantum, and they're very active in like their research. And Patrick is always like doing, coding.
Yes.
They're trying really hard. Raymond says, I can readers understand Korean. Or Regal Point. Do you know about Regal Point?
No.
We don't know about Regal Point, but we can research on that. Lending platforms. Do you have any insight on lending platforms?
I'm not a big fan of lending platforms other than maybe like Salt. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Eric Voorhees, aka the CEO, the CEO extraordinaire. Yeah. The serial entrepreneur of Cryptoland.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So that's probably it for today. If you have any questions about Korean news, we can translate it and send you on live. And if there's an urgent news, we'll be happy to just do it randomly, like just a surprise live, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
So KryptoSeoul, Erica is trying to figure out like what are the contents that she could do, what content she can do in order to bring you, the audience, more value. So if there's anything you wanted to know about Korea, or if there's any aspect of cryptocurrency in Korea, blockchain in Korea that you want her to cover, please let her know. Please write your comments below. We always like those likes. And we always like you to hit those subscribe buttons. So please.
Yeah, and also about like what interviews we want to have, like for example, Icon, Mediblock, other Korean projects. If you want to see any people here, I'll be happy to get them to come to our show. Oh, Debbie's asking about Enigma.
Yeah, Raymond, I'm pretty sure BitConnect is a fraud. If you go to onchainfx.com, it actually lists them as a fraud. They did the background research for it. And Debbie, I think it's unfortunate that Enigma got hacked. But
right.
Yeah, they got hacked. But I do think the idea is good. Now the thing is, okay, they got hacked, so their money is not, they're not as rich as before. So can they, how are they gonna do when there's like a bear market, or when things, when they're struggling financially? So.
Right, maybe a little unstable at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But.
All right then.
All right. Okay. Thank you for your time, and hope to see you soon.
Okay, everybody.
Okay. Take care.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.